Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Welcome to our webinar about how to modernize your medical device teams on the road by adopting new innovations in reimbursement solutions. We'll have the webinar available on demand following this presentation. Let's get started. I'm your co-host, Melanie Reifenstein, Senior Brand Manager here at Cardata. I'm excited to be joined today by Abdallah Almgrahi. Abdallah, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey Mel, thanks for having me. My name is Abdallah and I'm an account executive here at Cardata, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you all today.
Awesome, me too. Thanks so much. Let's get started. So today, we'll go over what we're hearing from our customers in the macroeconomic environment they're seeing. Then we'll jump into the realities of why medical device companies cannot risk staying on a traditional vehicle program any longer. We'll go over the innovation and solutions for tomorrow's programs and how they can benefit your teams. Let's get started. Take it away, Abdallah.
Thanks, Mel. So, what are we hearing today in the market? I'm hearing a lot of the same challenges in many industries. With reduced budgets and high expectations, leaders and managers everywhere are feeling the pressure to make the right strategic business decisions for the company, along with somehow taking care of their people. After conversing with customers, we discovered that their current primary concerns are: number one, implementing a more rigorous capital allocation process. Number two, reducing corporate liability. Number three, empowering employees to achieve their goals. And finally, providing fair, transparent compensation and benefits to boost retention. Given the current business landscape, it's not surprising that companies are seeking methods to enhance their efficiencies. And reviewing internal processes and tools is a great way to save money, as you may find better ways to complete tasks that have been done the same way for years. So let's dig deeper to understand one key area that most companies have yet to modernize: their vehicle program. During this presentation, we'll refer to the common vehicle programs as traditional. These programs have been effective for a time, but with advancements in technology and data, there are now other alternatives. So there are three traditional programs that companies commonly use. The first is an allowance. It's fairly simple. You pay your employees a monthly flat rate to cover their business driving expenses. The second is a fleet of company vehicles. You may own or lease a number of company vehicles that are given to employees, and sometimes they have stipulations and chargebacks. And the third can be as simple as your organization using mileage logs from Excel or an expense management tool to track monthly mileage. Now, let's go through the shortcomings of these programs. So let's start off with the traditional car allowance. The drawbacks of providing a car allowance can become apparent if you've ever used it. First, it's subject to income tax. Additionally, it's not tailored to the needs of regional employees, as everyone receives the same amount. Someone from California would be receiving the same as someone from Oklahoma, no matter the mileage driven. By using a car allowance, companies are spending an excessive amount of money on taxes. For example, even though an $800 car allowance may appear appealing, in reality, only about $500 goes back to the employees' pockets, and the remaining $300 are paid in taxes. Companies also incur tax waste from FICA and Medicare. Moving on to fleet, they tend to be a significant sinkhole for company. The hidden costs associated with owning a fleet can be enormous, and additional expenses such as repairs, liability, storage, reconditioning, and fuel could easily double your expenses related to fuel. So it's crucial for businesses to closely examine their fleet expenses and identify ways to reduce this year. Additionally, from COVID and the supply chain issues, in today's market, acquiring a new vehicle can be a challenging task. And last, we have mileage tracking through spreadsheets or expense tools, which can be an extremely time-consuming process. Often, the distance driven is not accurately reflected unless the odometer readings are diligently tracked. Additionally, forecasting expenses from mileage reimbursement can be a challenge as your team scales and territory changes. To sum everything up, traditional programs are inadequate in keeping up with the latest technological advancements. Modern solutions such as regional reimbursements, tax-free payments, and smart tracking have been proven to be an ideal solution for a majority of companies. So let's get started. What does modernization look like? A VRP. And what's a VRP? A VRP, short for Vehicle Reimbursement Partner, is an outsourced solution that uses vehicle and geographic specific driving data, along with an app and GPS tracking to record and submit mileage accurately and promptly, resulting in fair and appropriate reimbursement. It's hard to imagine going back to traditional programs once you've experienced the ease and efficiency with a modern solution like a VRP offers. Just like other tech innovations that make our lives easy, a VRP is a game changer to manage vehicle programs, freeing up your team from the in-house burden, which also saves your company money.
Yeah, Abdallah, I can't imagine my own life without modern technology comfort. So it feels like moving to an innovative solution for vehicle reimbursements is a very similar piece.
Absolutely, Mel. VRPs are the all-in-one solution for medical device companies. To start off, vehicle reimbursements are a straightforward line item on a profit loss statement, which is advantageous for companies that may have hidden or unexpected expenses with something like a fleet program. By utilizing a VRP, businesses can easily track their reimbursements and expenses and compare them month over month, quarter over quarter, year over year to measure the savings. And speaking of savings, VRP solutions can save medical device companies up to 30%. That's a significant cost reduction that can be highlighted as a major win for finance teams, especially considering the current business priorities of 2023. Our VRP programs are IRS approved and documented real-time mileage, making them tax-free and undisputed. Employers can offer a fixed and variable reimbursement or a tax-free car allowance, depending on their preference. VRPs also reduce administration burden for finance and HR teams by managing compliance, insurance, licensing, and other admin-heavy activities. This frees up valuable times for teams and provides cost savings to the company. Another big factor in time savings is the hours of admin work for drivers is cut down by using a reliable and trustworthy app to track miles versus an expense report to log odometer readings or map routes. The mileage logging works in the background while you drive, so there's no hassle and no concern that the miles won't be properly logged. A VRP program is also scalable and can easily accommodate new sales reps as they join and can be highlighted as a job perk when advertising for new positions. And VRPs cover fixed and variable expenses, which is known as favor. This is a tailored approach that makes the program IRS compliant, tax-free, and covers fixed costs like insurance and depreciation, as well as variable costs like gas and maintenance. This ensures that the employers are fully reimbursed and drivers have full visibility into their reimbursements. Overall, VRPs are easy to implement, and at Cardata, we provide a team of solutions engineers and customer success managers to guide businesses every step of the way and beyond.
Nice, Abdallah, that really covers it, I think. Can you tell us though about some specific benefits that you see with our customers after they've moved to a
Yeah,
VRP?
for sure, Mel. We've spoken with many medical device reps who have shared their daily experiences with us. We understand that their job can be demanding, from visiting hospitals during surgeries to meeting with medical professionals at all hours and selling life-saving equipment. These professionals need one less mental burden to carry. Reps, meet the VRP. Your team can feel comfortable knowing they are saving hours of administration and never miss a mile. Our GPS tracking technology covers drivers even when they're out of cell service and reimburse each employee fairly based on their region and account for expenses such as gas in California or snow tires in Ohio. And payments are tax-free, so your representatives can enjoy the full reimbursement amount without having to worry about income tax. Managers and regional supervisors also reap benefits from VRPs. First, cost savings are significant, as switching to a VRP from a traditional program can often reduce costs by around 30%, including hidden expenses like those found in fleet programs. Secondly, managers can easily approve mileage reimbursement with just one click in the app, eliminating the hassle of approving thousands of mile tracking logs. Additionally, the administrative burden of ensuring that the employees comply with insurance and licensing requirements is lifted, as VRP partners can take care of everything. And lastly, VRP reporting tools enable managers to monitor their team's driving patterns and gather insights to optimize efficiency. This can lead to business insights that allow for further optimization, such as adding an extra representative in a busy region. All these, plus the added peace of mind that you're relying on a technology partner to deliver more than you expected for less costs that you're paying now, is a huge benefit.
No doubt. That's awesome. So I know there are a lot of happy managers out there working with VRPs. So if you're looking at a Cardata solution or a competitor solution, where should you go? Like, can you check out G2? I've heard that checking out those reviews are some of the best ways to find out firsthand what customers are saying. So I think that's a good place to start. Um, and also, all of this is great, but what does a company do first if they're ready to update to a more innovative solution? How would they even switch?
Good question, Mel. Many companies that come to us are asking this. How long does it take? How much will it cost? How do they stay current and keep their employees happy? Once you engage with the experts, the rest is really all turnkey. Many of you listening right now are already doing this by being here. Researching is a great way to start the process of finding the right VRP for your business. By looking up keywords such as favor and tax-free allowance, you can find a wealth of information to help guide you in the right direction. Now, we suggest taking advantage of demo offers from multiple providers to find the best interface for your team's needs. And once you've selected a provider, you can work with them to determine the pricing and create a contract. Once the provider is set up on the back end, they will use their in-house tailored rate selector tools to help you find the ideal rate for your team, and then add all your drivers to their compliance tool. The provider will then guide your team through the onboarding process, which may include resources such as webinars and specialized tools. Good support is crucial, so be sure to look for VRPs with world-class support specialists like those at Cardata. Our experts can guide your team through any issues that may arise, taking the burden off your shoulders. And then finally, you can sit back and watch the savings roll in. Providers like Cardata can also provide benchmarking and annual reporting to track your company's progress.
Wow, that sounds like a really innovative and turnkey solution with Cardata. Um, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Abdallah, for this tremendous insight for the medical device industry. It seems like a no-brainer that innovating for your mobile teams is an efficient way to improve their experience and your bottom line.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Mel. We hope you're all able to leverage these insights and ideas that medical device companies can take back in action right away.
Awesome. Absolutely. So this is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and please catch this webinar on demand on our YouTube channel or follow us on LinkedIn for more insights.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.